Yes.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. We are doing exercise 8B.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So I think we have done till question number 10 or 11.
No,
11.
sir. Sir, we have done till question number 11. We will start today question number 12.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Sir, we have completed 11 part 2.
Okay. Okay. Question 12 we will start today.
Yes, sir.
What number must be added to each of the numbers to get the numbers which are in proportion? Okay. Let x be added. Click either. Let question number
Excuse
12.
me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, what will be the chapter which will be starting after congruency?
After congruency, we will
Yes,
start
sir.
construction.
Sir, which?
Construction.
Okay, sir.
How can we do the 11th question, third part?
Wait a minute. Beta, what are you asking?
Sir, how can we do the 11th question, third part?
You want me to ask third part of 11th question? You want me to tell third part?
Sir.
Your voice is not there.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Third part of question 11. Ayush is asking. Find the mean proportion. So middle number को हम x assume कर लेंगे यहाँ पर. So these three numbers are in continued proportion. You have to find the value of x. Okay. So when three numbers are in continued proportion, we know that A ratio B is proportional to B ratio C. Okay. So in this case, A into C, 0.4 into 0.9 is equal to X into X. Okay. So 0.4 into 0.9, what is the product? It is 9 into 4 is 36. So 0.36 equals to x square. Okay. So that means x equals to 0 square root of 0.36. X is equals to square root of 36 upon 100. 0.36 को 36 upon 100 लिखेंगे. Okay. So x is equal to square root of 2 into 3, 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. Factors of 36 and factors of 100. So in numerator and denominator, you will make pairs both the sides. So there is a pair of 2 and a pair of 3 in the numerators. So 2 into 3, and in the denominator 2 into 5. 2 into 3 is 6. 2 into 5 is 10. 6 upon 10 means 0.6. 0.6 is the answer. Clear?
Yes, sir, clear.
Ayush?
Clear. Yes, sir, clear and done.
Okay, then let's start doing question number 12.
Sir, please don't erase. Sir, done.
Okay. Question number 12. Question 12 is what number must be added to each of the numbers to get the numbers which are in proportion. So let x be added to each number. Let x be added. So now these numbers, after adding x, these numbers will become, these numbers will now be in proportion. Okay. So 5 plus x, first number, this is the first term of the proportion. Ratio 9 plus x, सब मैं x ऐड कर रहा हूँ, देखिए ध्यान से, is proportional to 7 plus x. Ratio 12 plus x. So when we add x in each term of this, the numbers will become proportional. Okay. Clear? Now we can solve this. This is A ratio B is proportional to C ratio D, because there are 4 different numbers in this case. Whenever this is the case, we know that the product of extremes is equal to the product of means. With the help of this, we can find x. A into D is equal to B into C. A into D, 5 plus x into 12 plus x is equals to 9 plus x into 7 plus x. 5 plus x into 12 plus x. 5 into 12 is 60. 5 into x, 5x. X into 12, 12x. Now x multiplied by x. What is the product of x and x? It is x square. Okay. So do you all remember how to multiply two different algebraic expressions? आपने algebraic expressions में पढ़ा था ये कैसे multiply करते हैं? Do you remember it or not?
Yes, sir.
First you will multiply 5 with both the terms and write the product, and then you will multiply x with both the terms and write the product. Okay. Similarly here, 9
Yes, sir.
I will multiply with both the terms. 9 into 7, 63. 9 into x, 9x. X into 7, 7x. And x into x is equal to x square. तो यहाँ देखिए दोनों साइड से प्लस एक्स स्क्वायर दोनों साइड से कट जाएगा, ये माइनस हो जाएंगे. अब 60, 5x plus 12x is 17x equals to 63. 9x plus 7x is 16x. Okay, so 17x minus 16x is equal to 63 minus 60. That means x equals to 3. So if you add 3 in all the terms, the numbers will become in proportion. Clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Similarly, you can try the next question. It is of the same type. यहाँ पे बस addition की जगह subtraction करना है आपको. What number should be subtracted? So you will write let x must be subtracted. And are you all doing the 13th one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Done, all of you? Urvashi, have you done it?
No, no, sir.
You're doing it or
Sir,
not?
please wait for a minute. Sir, can you tell the answer?
Yes.
Sir, the answer is x is equal to 4.
X equals to 4. Okay, let me check.
X is equal to 4.
X equals to 4.
Sir, is it right answer?
Let me check.
Okay, sir.
Subtracted 6, 8, 15, 20. Correct answer. 4 is the right answer.
Thank you, sir.
Very good. So let's do the next one. Question 14. The scale of a map is 1:5 lakh. This is 5 lakh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6 zeros are there. So 50 lakh. 1:50 lakh. So the scale of a map is 1:50 lakh. what is the actual distance between two towns if they are 4 centimeter apart on the map? The distances will be in proportion. So in a way, what they are trying to ask is that what is the fourth term of the proportion? Okay. What is? So you would write let the distance be x. Let the actual distance between the towns be x. Now we know that 1:50 lakh will be equal to 4:x, because on the map the distance between the two towns is 4 centimeter. अगर हम मैप में देखें दोनों टाउन्स के बीच में जो डिस्टेंस मैप में दिख रहा है दैट इज 4 सेंटीमीटर एंड इट इज गिवन कि जो मैप से अगर हम एक्चुअल डिस्टेंस को कंपेयर करें तो रेशियो 1:50 लाख का दिस इज गिवन. So 1:50 lakh is the ratio of the distance in the map and actual distance. ये रेशियो दिया हुआ है. अब अगर दो टाउन जिनके बीच में डिस्टेंस 4 सेंटीमीटर का है तो एक्चुअली में कितना होगा हमने x मान लिया. द रेशियो विल रिमेन द सेम. ओके, you can solve this. You can use the concept of proportion. So here product of extremes 1 into x is equals to product of means. Again same concept we have used. 1 into x is equal to x only. So this becomes 2 crore. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 सेंटीमीटर्स में आएगा बिकॉज ये भी आपको 4 सेंटीमीटर में दिया हुआ था. This is also in centimeters. Now you can convert this in meters and kilometers. How you are going to do this? So if you divide it by 100, सेंटीमीटर से मीटर में कैसे चेंज करते हैं? When you divide it by 100. And अब ये मीटर में आ गया. If you one more time, if you divide it by 1000, then it will be in kilometers. किलोमीटर में आ जाएगा. ठीक है. 100 से डिवाइड करेंगे तो मीटर में आ जाएगा और फिर उसके बाद 1000 से डिवाइड करेंगे तो किलोमीटर में आ जाएगा. So you can simplify this. So एक्चुअल डिस्टेंस कितनी आई दोनों टाउन्स के बीच में? 200 किलोमीटर. मैप में 4 सेंटीमीटर है लेकिन एक्चुअली में कितनी है? 200 किलोमीटर. क्लियर? Last question of the chapter. At a certain time, a tree 6 meters high casts a shadow of length 8 meters. At the certain time, at the same time, sorry, a pole casts a shadow of length 20 meters. Shadow की length यहाँ पर 20 मीटर given है. Find the height of the pole. Again, the ratio will remain the same. Have you ever noticed कि किसी पर्टिकुलर टाइम में, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल आप खड़े हैं और आपके साथ में कोई एक छोटा सा बच्चा खड़ा हुआ है, तो आपकी शैडो जो आ रही है वो ऑब्वियसली उसकी लेंथ ज्यादा होगी, एंड जो छोटा बच्चा है उसकी शैडो की लेंथ छोटी होगी. एम आई राइट और नॉट? कभी आपने ऐसा नोटिस करा है?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, तो ये क्या कॉन्सेप्ट है?
Yes, sir.
सेम टाइम पर, अगर आप सेम टाइम पर शैडोज को कंपेयर कर रहे हैं, तो जिस बंदे की हाइट जितनी ज्यादा उसकी शैडो भी उतनी ज्यादा बड़ी हो जाएगी अकॉर्डिंगली, और अगर हाइट कम है तो उसकी शैडो की हाइट भी, शैडो की जो लेंथ है वो भी कम हो जाएगी. Am I right? So this means that the ratio remains the same. यहाँ पर अगर सेम टाइम की अगर हम बात करें, सेम टाइम पर अगर 2 लोग 4 लोग कितने भी लोग हों, अगर उनकी हम हाइट्स को और उनकी शैडो को, इन दोनों चीजों का रेशियो अगर हम फाइंड करेंगे, द रेशियो ऑफ द हाइट ऑफ द पर्सन और द थिंग, इफ देयर इज एन ऑब्जेक्ट आल्सो, चाहे वो एक इंसान हो या कोई ऑब्जेक्ट हो, तो the height of the object and the length of the shadow, the ratio of these two things remains same. That means they are always in proportion. तो जब रेशियो सेम होता है तो हम उसको क्या बुलाते हैं? प्रोपोर्शन सेम है, ऐसे बोलते हैं. ओके, तो this same concept will be used in this question. Here the at a certain time 6 meters high, a tree 6 meters high casts a shadow of 8 meters. तो हाइट ऑफ ट्री आपको गिवन है, इट इज 6 मीटर. लेंथ ऑफ शैडो ऑफ द ट्री, ट्री की शैडो की लेंथ दैट इज 8 मीटर. ऐसे ही पोल है, पोल की जो आपको लेंथ ऑफ शैडो गिवन है, लेंथ ऑफ शैडो ऑफ पोल, दिस इज 20 मीटर्स, बट आपको हाइट गिवन नहीं है, तो हम हाइट क्या मान लेंगे? x मान लेंगे. नाउ कॉन्सेप्ट क्या होगा यहाँ पर? ट्री की हाइट 6 और ट्री की शैडो 8, इन दोनों चीजों का जो रेशियो है वो पोल की हाइट, अगर मैं पोल की हाइट x मान लेता हूँ, पोल की हाइट गिवन नहीं है, पोल की शैडो की लेंथ गिवन है 20, तो पोल की हाइट x मान ली है और पोल की शैडो की लेंथ 20, इन दोनों चीजों का रेशियो क्या होगा? सेम होगा. Are you getting my point, all of you? This is clear or
Yes,
not?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
So again, you can use the concept product of extremes is equal to product of means. 6 into 20 upon 8 equals to x. x फाइंड कर लीजिए यहाँ से. 5 into 3, 15 meters. Clear?
Yes, sir. Done.